How to make six figures, $100,000 a year with YouTube. Okay, so you've heard about it. You've heard about all these YouTubers that are making all this money and you want to get in on that action. I totally understand that. I do too. My wife has a channel also. In this video I'm going to show you how you can make $100,000 a year or more using YouTube, and we're starting right now. Hey, and thanks so much for joining me on my channel, or I should call it your channel, because this channel is really about teaching you guys how to make money online, the things you need to do. I've been selling online since 2009, sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and on this channel I just share with you those tips, tricks, and techniques that work. Now if you haven't done it so far, make sure you subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, turn on the bell, turn on all bell notifications so that you get notified every single time I do a new video, and you'll be in front of the line, a VIP Fisher member. So very cool. Now I got involved in YouTube, and I'm going to tell you why in just one second, but I want to go through some of the things you're going to need to do to make all this big money on YouTube, but it can be done. Now you've probably heard about some of these big YouTubers like PewDiePie. He's got 100 million followers. Holy heck. And he has an estimated net worth of $40 million. So he did that by making videos on YouTube. He's not special. Okay, that's the first thing I want to tell you, is he's not special. You can do these things too. You can make money too. I'm not telling you that I guarantee you $40 million net worth of 100 million followers, but I am telling you that it's not too late. You can get involved in this now. I've been building my channel for that reason, and I'll talk about that in just one second. But building a channel on YouTube is hard work, but it's also an asset. Now let's go through some of the things. Number one, know your reason why are you doing it. I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to help other people learn how to make money online. Do I make money off that too? Of course I do. Of course I do. And there's nothing wrong with making money off that either. Matter of fact, I've got a free course. It's below in the description. It's a $97 course. You can grab it absolutely free. Just click the link below. But the thing is, you got to know your reason why are you doing it. It's going to take work. I will tell you that. It's not going to be like you're going to do one video, it's going to go viral, and you're going to make $1 million. That doesn't happen. Okay, and if it does, it's such a small a chance of that happening. It's probably not going to happen to you. However, on the flip side is, if you put in the effort and you put in good content and you do it consistently, and when I say consistently, you're going to need to do 2 or 3 videos a week. 2 or 3 a week. A lot of people will do them every day. They'll do 4 or 5 videos a week. I do 5 videos a week plus a coaching call, so I'm actually doing 6 videos a week. I know a guy that has Gunby Publishing, and I watch his channel, and he goes out and interviews people who are exercising and doing all that stuff, and I've seen him post 4 to 5 videos in a 24-hour period. So it is going to require some volume. It's going to require some work. And don't think that if you do a whole lot of videos, you're just going to make a whole lot of money. They gotta be good videos. They gotta have substance to them, quality. People have to either be entertained by them or educated by them. That's what they're looking for, one of those 2 things. So you have to decide, when I'm doing this video, am I trying to educate, am I trying to entertain? If you can do both, you're really doing well. Okay, because then you're hitting 2 of those prongs there, which are really going to make your videos successful. Number 2, you want to create a business strategy with multiple streams of income. Most people think of YouTube as, well, I'm going to make videos and people are going to run ads on my videos. I'm going to make all this money on these ads. The odds of you doing that in the beginning are almost 0, and the reason being is you're going to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within 12 months. So you're not going to do that right off the bat. So what you have to do is you have to set up other ways to make money. And also, if you get paid on these ads, you're going to get paid $2 to $10 per 1,000 views. So it's not a lot of money in the beginning until you start to get hundreds of thousands or even millions of views. Now this is really based on the type of channel you have. If you have a prank channel, something that's entertaining and funny, you may get thousands or millions of views and still not make a lot of money, because what YouTube does is basically they look at the quality of the people watching your videos. Okay, so if I've got a channel like this where I'm teaching you how to make money online, I'm going to get more of a financial type crowd, and that crowd is more likely to spend money on an advertiser's product. If I have a prank channel, they're less likely to spend money on an advertiser's product. So that's going to determine how much money you're going to make from your advertiser dollars. So keep that in mind when you're selecting your niche. Number 3, this is the big one. Oh my God, this is the big one. I should have put it number 1. Get started. This is the biggest problem I see with people, is they come up with great ideas and they research and research and research and they never do anything. You know, I've watched people research for years. I literally know people for years who have researched themselves to death and they still haven't gotten started. They're so afraid of it not being perfect. They say, well, I'm a perfectionist, I want it to be perfect when I do a video. And while that's admirable, it's also a description for procrastination. Why is that? Because nobody's perfect. You're never going to attain that perfection that you're going for. It's not going to happen. It's better that you do a so-so video than you don't do a video at all. Get started. Number 4, learn from the comments. Now sure, you're going to get trolls in comments. That's always going to happen. You're going to have people who are going to pick on you, and you've got to ignore that stuff. You got to ignore that stuff. But I get good comments that are very helpful. And one of the comments I was getting months ago is, your music is too loud. It's too loud. It's very distracting. I'm trying to learn something and the music's too loud. So you can also learn from these comments. I wouldn't have known that if they hadn't said that. And the reason I wouldn't have known that is I have a video editor and we hadn't discussed the volume of it, so it's not his fault either, but it was too loud. So we've got that adjusted down, and I watched my watch time go up because of that. So make sure you're reading those comments, and in addition to reading those comments and learning from them, make sure you respond to it. When people type something, they sit down and they actually put their thoughts into a computer and they send it to you, they would like to get a response. If you don't respond to them, they're going to quit commenting on your videos. Not only that, but the people who are considering commenting, asking you a question, if they see that you never respond to any comments, they're not going to comment. You need these comments, because if you don't have these comments, number 1, you can't learn anything from your audience, and number 2, you won't have any interaction. If YouTube sees that you don't have any interaction and nobody's, you know, interacting with you or commenting or liking or sharing or doing anything, they're going to think your videos aren't very good, and they're going to show them to fewer and fewer people. So it's super important that you have that engagement, that interaction. And while I'm thinking about that, why don't you put a comment below? Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you're thinking below, and I guarantee you I will respond to you. So put that in the comments below there. Had an opportunity for a short plug. Number 5, choose the right niche. Okay, don't be afraid to change course. Now I have a couple channels. One of them I don't really do anything with, I'll be honest with you. It's my survival food channel. I don't do a lot with that. We do very well, and I don't really want to compete with the people who sell our survival food products. We have tons of people out there that market them every single day, and they're very good at that, so I let them do that, and I don't worry about that channel so much. I could probably put more effort into it. I don't. We're doing very well there, and heck, what the heck, there's a pandemic right now, so we're selling a lot of survival food. I spend most of my time on this channel right here, which is J.R. Fisher Training, trying to help you guys learn how to make money online. I figure if I do that and I help enough people, I'll get more and more good comments, and of course I can grow my channel. So I will tell you this, you want to find a niche that there's a lot of interest in, and it's not a waxing and waning thing. Like survival food is good, and we sell it every day. We've been around for 10 years in that product. But the thing is, depending on what's going on in the world, it's really hot or it's really cold. So we work on other things. My wife has dog training courses, and she has a channel. You may want to check that one out. That is Jessica L. Fisher, the furry family coach. Check that out if you have a dog. If you've got a dog, you got to go to that channel. Check that one out, and I will put the link below too. But the thing is, you want to pick a niche that is pretty consistent. Okay, like I wouldn't do a channel on the best Christmas gifts, right? Because you could only do that once a year, where you could go through that, and then the rest of the year you're kind of stuck. So what I would suggest you is find something that works year round, something that is not seasonal, something that has a great amount of interest. So I told you in the beginning, I wanted to tell you why I started a YouTube channel, and I tell you, I started this particular one 5 years ago, and I really didn't do much with it. And I didn't do much with it because I didn't have any direction. I really didn't. I would do videos on little mini subjects online, but I didn't really target my audience. I knew who my audience was, and since then I've done a lot of courses and training and taught people how to make money online. And I said, well, that's what the channel should really be about. That the channel should really be about showing people how to do these things, because I know I started out in the beginning and I had no clue how to make money online. I just knew I didn't want to work my job. That's all I knew. I didn't want to be in that job anymore. So I said, well, I'm gonna start selling stuff online. And I think a lot of people, maybe you watching this video now, are like, yeah, I want to make money online. I don't even know where to get started, JR. I have no idea. I don't have any products. I don't have anything. My suggestion to you is to search because if you search, you're going to find. You've heard the saying, search and you shall find. You will. And the best place to search is start going through my channel. If you like what you heard in this video, I'm pretty much the same on the rest of them except for the first ones. Don't go look at the first ones. Please don't do that. The first ones were terrible. I didn't even know how to focus a camera in the beginning, so don't go look at that. But look at the recent ones, the past year or two, and you'll learn a lot. And you'll also find things that will open your eyes to other stuff. Maybe it'll open your eyes to a product. Maybe it'll open your eyes to a software, a product, a website, something that will get you triggered, and then start going down that trail. But you got to watch, okay? You got to watch videos. You got to learn. I would suggest you watching 50 to 100 videos. That's not a lot. 50 to 100 videos is nothing. I know I've watched thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube on different subjects. If I want to learn about a subject, I'm going to watch how many videos? Whatever it takes. That's what you need to realize, whatever it takes to get to where you want to be. I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this made a little bit more sense to you about having a YouTube channel. You know a little bit more what to do. If you search my channel for YouTube, you're going to find a lot of videos on YouTube, how to set up your channel, how to do banners, you know, how to SEO it, how to do all that stuff. So check that out too. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget there's a course below. It's a $97 course. All you have to do is click the link and learn. No credit card required. I really appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you must, okay? But give me some reaction. Let me know what you thought of this video. Give me a comment below. Give me a question. If you have something that worked out for you that was successful on YouTube, I want to hear about it, okay? I want to pick your brain too. Put that below there. I really would like to hear it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.